Hello everyone, my name is Victoria RC and I am an American living in Cairo. I've been here for about 2 years now. I started as a student at the American University and when I graduated I ended up just not taking my flight home and I kind of just stayed. So now here's my daily routine. First I look for my cat because he usually gets out at night to go play with the building cat. As you can see, he's not with her. So I was a little concerned, but I also know he's too much of a baby to try and run away. So I go to a bakery, spend some time with my coffee, come back up 5 flights, just like I had to go down 5 flights. Didn't accomplish the single task that I did set out to do, which was to find my cat, but like I said, I got a pastry out of it, so it was fine. I meant to film the whole thing, but I didn't. So instead you're gonna get a tour of my apartment. First we have the passive-aggressive roommate corner. I love my roommate so much because he just leaves such sweet notes for me around the entire apartment. Here's just a little collection for you. Next we have the we didn't start the fire room, and I'm gonna be honest here, I did not start the fire. I hadn't even moved in at that point, so. Here we have the plant graveyard right next to our water bottle graveyard, which was recently cleared out. You're welcome. Then we have the who clogged it this time room, and that's our toilet. Here's the other plant graveyard, but this one's more like a plant retirement home. It's where plants go to die. They haven't quite died yet. Here we have the yes, I traveled and here's my proof corner. And here we have our bookshelf, which is always this organized. Hi, okay, we have to take a break now because I'm about to start classes, so I will be working for about 3 hours online and then we can get back to the show. Sit by myself, talking to the moon. Okay, you can watch me, I've decided, because I like having an audience and I'm about to class. Hello, my name is Teacher Tori. Do you feel happy? Sad, you get a trophy. Little P, click the bubbles. I see a mouth. Can you circle the mouth? Good job, Will. Give me a high five. Can you say bye-bye, Teacher Tori? In case you don't live forever, I'm everything that I am because of you. I just look up to you and I see one. Don't tell my friends that I'm here. You're coming home, but it feels right. She said that I don't look like me no more. I said I'm just tired. She said you're just tired. Hands on the fritz. All the intoxicated feelings. Could you forget? Looking like a man forever. She said oh like Galileo. Delicious. There's not enough love in the world. ممكن Mira, we could have it all, rolling in the deep. Kiss me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That was really smart of me. Oh, baby, that's already cooking. Oh, that was a lot of salt. Oh! Oh, that stinks! That was so bad. More spices! Some frozen vegetables. Can you tell I'm a chef's daughter? Now let me explain to you why I'm eating oatmeal for dinner. It's because, first of all, I love it and I don't need to give you a reason, but second of all, because this morning for breakfast I had mango and cheese, and for lunch I had carrots and cheese. So I felt like I needed some carbs in there. And I will not be eating any protein today, but I took a B12 vitamin since I have been eating accidentally vegan, and it's been causing some memory loss. And I figured get on top of that before I forget to get on top of that. Oh, that sounds. Let's do some ASMR. ASMR. So today I went to a new apartment because I have a roommate here who lives in Dahab, which is like an 8-hour bus ride away from Cairo. So he basically doesn't live here, and he doesn't have a room here either. He rents his room out as an Airbnb while he's in Dahab, which is just insane because he's not here to clean the room. He's not here to take care of the Airbnb or host the guests, and he expects me to do it, and now I'm just ranting to you. But at this point, we've had plenty of arguments over it, and I should go put on some pants because I only have guy roommates and one of them is Muslim, so I went to go see this place, and it was so Egyptian. It was so Egyptian, meaning there was one rule for the house, and it is no guests. Well, you can have guests if they're girls. It's an all-girls apartment. You can have guests if they're girls, and you can have guests until 10 p.m. if they're guys. And they were like, yeah, it's just because, you know, it's Egypt, which I get. It's a super common thing here. I'm telling you this because I want you to know what it's like living in Egypt. Even as a I say even as a foreigner because a lot of landlords will give foreigners freedom to have guests over even if they're not married. But for the most part, if you're Egyptian, you can't find an apartment, find a hotel, find an Airbnb, find a hostel. You can't find anything that will let you sleep a man and a woman in the same room if either is Egyptian, either the guy or the girl or both, especially if it's both. No matter what religion you are, if you're just Egyptian, then you can't be in the same room. So typically when I go on trips with my Egyptian friends, we just have to pretend they're American or something, so they'll usually just not talk, or they'll try to do their best English. And luckily for me, I have a lot of English-speaking Egyptian friends. Anyway, they're like, yeah, we didn't have any rules, and there's not even rules with the landlord or anything. Apparently the neighbors were complaining, because the neighbors are family, and they're like, we see guys leaving your house in the morning, like we know what you're doing. And they just kept bugging them, so they were like, okay, new house rule, no guys after 10 p.m. But I'm gonna use my privilege as a foreigner to find an apartment where I don't have to have my guests leave at 10 p.m.
And in fact, I will probably end up just staying here because I'm lazy and there are 5 flights of stairs between me and a new apartment. 5 flights multiple times because I have a lot of stuff. But I'm glad I explored my option today at least. The place was nice, room was huge. They had a freaking dining table in the room as a desk. And she was like, if you need anything, like if you need a mattress, because there wasn't a mattress, we'll deduct it from the rent, you can just buy it and we'll tell the landlord. And I was like, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna get a desk. And she was like, you don't need a desk, like we have the table here. And I was like, that's a dining table. She's like, I know it's big, but like you can use it for a lot of stuff. And I was like, well, not if my guests have to leave at 10 p.m. I didn't say that out loud. I have a few things to do before I head out on my day with myself. First, I'm buying my flight to Istanbul. I'll be going there in December, well, January. I'm going there on New Year's Eve, so I can be there for New Year's Eve. Start my new year in Turkey. So, first I have to buy my flight, then I have to buy it's a lot of travel related stuff today, a lot of plans. Bus ticket to Dahab, because I'm going on a vacation with myself in 2 weeks, and I have to make sure that I can bring my cat with me because my friend who lives there is going to be adopting him. And then I'm going to book 2 more trips. One is for the weekend of my birthday, I'm gonna go to Black and White Desert, and then one is for Siwa Oasis, which has been on my frickin' Egypt bucket list for so long. And I'm gonna go the last month that I'm here, because I figured, you know, this is my last chance. I prefer taking day trips when it comes to like a long bus ride or plane ride or something. I much prefer taking it during the day, because I feel like when you go at night, you're like, yeah, I should go at night, it's more efficient, I can sleep on the bus and then I'll be, you know, fresh and ready to go the next day. But really you just spend the whole time like waking up and you're not comfortable, and you get there and you're tired and your feet are swollen. At least that's what happened to me last time I took a trip to Dahab. So I just feel like it's really more efficient to stay awake the whole time. Plus the views on the way are so pretty. You're just driving through the desert mountain, the mountainous desert area as opposed to just pure desert. And it's gorgeous and you can see the sunrise. It's way better than trying to sleep on these buses. So I am instead going to buy a day trip and get there at around 1 to 3, inshallah. Check in, go to breakfast, go to lunch, I guess, and go to the beach and chill. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And last time I went to Dahab, I went when I was with my ex, and it was so flippin' fun. Like, we had the best time, and we were with our friends, and it just like, it felt like it was never gonna end. Obviously it did, because he is my ex. This time I'm going by myself because I've been wanting to go for a while and nobody's ever free, and I figured, why do I keep waiting for other people? I'm just gonna book an Airbnb and go. So it's currently 5:30 in the afternoon, and or evening, I guess. No, Egyptian afternoon. I haven't showered since coming back from the gym. The electricity just turned back on. Alhamdulillah. Now I'll go shower, but I want to call Poseidon Swim School in the hub, set up my lessons for the first week of October. Time for laundry. I'm now done with my shower. Nice and clean. No more flies should be bothering me. I have my protein shake, which I probably should have had like 4 hours ago when I came back from the gym. Anyway, I'm gonna get some work done before I go to dinner tonight at like 9. What do I want for dinner? Something Egyptian. I've been craving Egyptian food recently just because I know that I'm leaving soon in a few months, so I feel like I need to get all of the Egyptian in me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking to you now because I'm gonna do some work on my computer, and I feel like the light changing is gonna look annoying, so I will get back to you in 3 hours when I'm going to dinner at 9 p.m.